Ever wonder why layoffs seem to be such a common occurrence in the United States? This isn't just your imagination. Layoffs are indeed a prominent feature of the American corporate landscape, and the trend is only growing. In 2023, the top 10 companies in the United States laid off a staggering number of employees. The numbers are sobering, to say the least, but hold on to your hats because the following year, in 2024, the statistics were even more alarming. The same companies managed to surpass their previous records, laying off even more employees. Now, you might be wondering, why is this happening? Why are layoffs so prevalent in the United States? There are multiple factors at play here. The rapidly changing economy, advancements in technology, market volatility, and business strategy realignments are just some of the reasons why corporations resort to layoffs. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the people behind these statistics. Each one represents an individual who had to grapple with the harsh reality of job loss. It's about the families that had to make do with less, the dreams that had to be put on hold, and the uncertainty that looms over the future. What's more, it's the top tier of the corporate hierarchy, the CEOs and executives, who often receive higher compensation and benefits even amidst poor execution and mass layoffs. The struggle, it seems, is always borne by those at the bottom. It's a stark reminder of the old adage, survival of the fittest. The same principle applies to the job market. However, it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to navigate this challenging landscape. Investing in oneself, staying adaptable, and being prepared for market changes can make all the difference. As you can see, layoffs are becoming a brutal reality for many American workers. But with the right mindset and approach, you can turn these challenges into opportunities. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the reasons behind layoffs, their impact, and how to stay afloat in this ever-changing corporate world. So, what are the main reasons behind this increase in layoffs? Well, let's dive right into it. Firstly, economic downturns. The business world is like a roller coaster full of ups and downs. When the economy takes a nosedive, companies often have to let go of employees to stay afloat. Second on our list is company restructuring. Sometimes organizations need to shake things up to align with their new business strategies. This can lead to positions being eliminated or replaced, causing layoffs. Third, outsourcing. As globalization continues, companies are finding it more cost-effective to outsource jobs to other countries where labor is cheaper. Fourth, technological advancements. As we move further into the digital age, automation and artificial intelligence are replacing many manual jobs, creating a surplus of employees. Fifth, mergers and acquisitions. When companies merge or are acquired, there's often an overlap in roles. To avoid duplication and cut costs, layoffs become inevitable. Sixth, poor company performance. If a company isn't hitting its targets, it may need to reduce its workforce to balance the books. Seventh, we have changes in market demand. If a product or service is no longer popular, the company producing it may need to downsize. Eighth, relocation. If a company decides to move its operations, it may not be feasible for all employees to move with it, leading to layoffs. Ninth, cost-cutting measures. Companies under financial pressure may need to make tough decisions, and unfortunately this sometimes means letting go of their staff. And finally, 10th, seasonal employment. Some businesses, especially in industries like tourism and retail, hire extra staff during peak periods and lay them off when demand decreases. These are just some of the factors contributing to the high prevalence of layoffs. It's a harsh reality, but understanding these reasons can help us better navigate the ever-changing job market. Remember, change is the only constant in life, and that's especially true in the corporate world. These are the top factors contributing to the high prevalence of layoffs. When layoffs occur, who bears the brunt of the impact? A question that looms large in the minds of many. The unfortunate reality is that layoffs tend to disproportionately affect those at the lower rungs of the corporate ladder. While top-tier employees and CEOs often continue to receive higher compensation and benefits, those who are at the heart of the company's operations, the employees, are the ones who face the drastic consequences of layoffs. In 2023, thousands of employees across the top 10 companies in the United States were laid off. Fast forward a year to 2024, and the numbers have only escalated, leaving a trail of uncertainty and hardship in its wake. These are not just statistics on a page. They represent the livelihoods of individuals, their dreams, their stability, and what about the CEOs, the top-tier executives? Despite poor execution and mass layoffs, their remuneration packages seem untouched, sometimes even inflated. It's a stark contrast that paints a bitter picture of the corporate world. The burden of a company's missteps, it seems, does not fall on the shoulders of those who lead, but on those who follow. This imbalance is a harsh reminder of the nature of survival in the corporate world. It's a dog-eat-dog world where survival of the fittest is the rule of the game. Those who can't adapt are left behind. But isn't it ironic? Those who are often expected to adapt the most are the ones with the least power to influence their circumstances. The reality is the bottom of the pyramid is always the first to be affected and the last to recover. This is not to say that higher-ups do not face challenges. They do, but the impact, the struggle, is not the same. It's not as immediate, not as threatening to their survival. It seems that when times get tough, it's the people at the bottom who suffer the most. These words echo the sentiment of many who have been affected by layoffs. It's a reminder of the need for change, for a more balanced, fair approach to handling the ups and downs of the corporate world. In this ever-changing job market, how can you ensure your survival? This is a question that's becoming increasingly relevant in our modern, fast-paced world. Adaptability is a crucial trait to possess in this landscape. It's the ability to adjust to new conditions, to change or be changed, to fit new situations. This quality is not just about surviving, but thriving amidst the challenges and uncertainties that may come our way. You see, the job market is a dynamic entity, constantly evolving with advancements in technology and shifts in economic trends. The rise of artificial intelligence, for instance, is revolutionizing the way we work, rendering some jobs obsolete while creating new ones in its wake. So how can you make sure you stay relevant in this shifting landscape? The answer lies in self-investment. This means dedicating time and resources to learning new skills, keeping yourself updated with the latest market trends, and continuously expanding your knowledge base. Think of it as future-proofing yourself. By acquiring new skills and knowledge, you're not just preparing for the possibility of layoffs, you're also setting yourself up for new opportunities that may come your way. Remember the saying, survival of the fittest. Well, it applies just as much to the job market as it does to nature. The fittest in this context are those who are adaptable, those who can quickly learn and unlearn, those who are ready to change and grow with the times. The truth is, layoffs are a reality of the business world. They are tough, they are brutal, but they are not the end. By being adaptable and investing in yourself, you can turn these challenges into opportunities for growth and advancement. So keep learning, keep growing, and keep adapting. Because in this dynamic job market, the only constant is change. And remember, change is not something to be feared, but to be embraced. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become a stronger and more versatile professional. Being adaptable and investing in oneself is key to surviving in today's dynamic job market. So, equip yourself with these tools and you'll be well on your way to not just surviving, but thriving, no matter what comes your way. So, how can you safeguard your future in this uncertain job market? We've traversed the landscape of layoffs, their increasing prevalence, and the top reasons why they occur. We've also touched upon the impact they have on employees, particularly those on the lower rungs of the corporate ladder. It's a brutal reality, but it's the current state of affairs. And while it's easy to point fingers at the top tier and CEOs who seem to enjoy higher compensation and benefits despite poor execution and mass layoffs, it's crucial to remember the law of the jungle, survival of the fittest. This might sound harsh, but it's the nature of the job market. So how do you become the fittest in this context? Well, it's about adaptability and continuous self-improvement. It's about investing in yourself. This investment can take many forms. It could be acquiring new skills, broadening your knowledge base, or even developing your network. Also, consider changing teams every 3 to 5 years. This doesn't necessarily mean switching companies. It could be as simple as moving to a different department or role within your current organization. This movement not only broadens your skill set, but also keeps you adaptable and ready for any changes that might come your way. And speaking of changes, let's talk about the elephant in the room, artificial intelligence. It's no secret that AI has the potential to impact jobs significantly. It might seem intimidating, but it's not necessarily the enemy. AI can also create opportunities provided you're prepared, so start learning about it now. Understand how it works and how it can be applied in your field. That way, you're not just preparing for the potential threat of AI, but also positioning yourself to take advantage of the opportunities it brings. Remember, the key to survival in this job market is adaptability and continuous self-improvement. Good luck out there.